Welcome back to Metal Chopping Block. I'm Sam.
I'm Nick.
And today, Nick, what do you got going on here?
So today we're going to try something really cool, really different. It's called spaghetti all'assassina. It's totally different, like anything else that we're cooking with pasta. Anything you know about cooking pasta, you kind of have to put aside with this dish here. It's very hands-on. It's very simple, but hopefully.
Well, the way you were explaining it, it's completely different.
Yeah,
You're putting paste and water and looking forward to this.
It's going to be interesting. The drink that we're doing today is we're going to do the Cardinal, which is going to be a kick-ass drink. And before we get started on this, we're going to make a shooter, and we're going to be using Luxardo Amaretto and Zambuca, and it's going to be called Diamond and Rust.
Diamonds.
That's right, Diamonds and Rust.
Hey, but Nick, the tradition calls for
So we'll start with a shot, and then we're going to go make our shooter before we get into the assassina, because we're going to need it. And then we're going to rock and roll with this.
All right, well, cheers. Sempre duro, up the irons, and
Demon?
take it away.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned to the end of this episode for Spike and Lifeline.
This segment is sponsored by Charlton Hobbs. We're using Luxardo Amaretto and Zambuca, available at any of the major liquor stores. Go out and get it. It's fantastic stuff. I don't even use any other type of Zambuca and Amaretto now. It's fantastic. So whenever you're layering a drink, this one's going to be called Diamonds and Rust. And whenever you do any layering, the heaviest liqueur goes on the bottom, and then you go lighter as you go up. So obviously, like everything heavy holds the bottom, and the lighter stuff floats. Hopefully we can layer this and make it look good. Haven't done this in a long time, Sammy, but let's get to it. So you start with Zambuca. And again, you use as much as you like.
So on our last episode, I had a friend say to me that he thought it was pretty funny that the beginning of the episode I look pretty, but by the end of the episode, I look like I've had a few, so.
On some of our episodes, you don't get to see it. There's a lot of this being consumed.
Take after take after take, man, this is a hard job.
All right, sempre duro.
Up the irons. It's freaking awesome. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah.
That was good.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
That was nice. Huh?
Oh, that was fantastic.
Diamonds and Rust.
If you've got some sinus problems, Diamonds and Rust. Wow.
Perfect one. Now let's get to our assassina.
Can't wait.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill up a pot with water. Once it starts boiling, we add salt. Now they always say add a lot of salt, use it to your taste. The salt water is supposed to taste like the salt sea. Again, if you like a lot of salt, more. If you like less, use less. So once the water, and we got it set aside, we'll start chopping the garlic, put the crushed chilies in there, the oil, and get going. While we're waiting for the water to boil, 3 cloves of garlic. Some of the recipes you might see online on this one will say 2. I like garlic, Sam likes garlic, a lot of us like garlic. 3 cloves is pretty good. Once you've chopped your 3 cloves of garlic, you get your crushed chilies. This is the best ones to get, just crushed chilies, but if you can get pepperoncinis if you can find them fresh or dry, they're good too. But crushed chilies you can find anywhere. And again, this is to taste. So, this is going to be an assassina. So you mix your garlic and your chilies together. You got this beautiful color. So this is ready for the next step. So we're just waiting for the water to boil. We'll add the paste to it, stir it all up. Once it's done, this goes into the frying pan and into the fire. The water's boiling, we add the tomato paste to the salted water. All right, so the next step, you get a nice frying pan and you put quite a bit of olive oil in. Pretty liberal with the olive oil. And once the olive oil is hot, we add the garlic and chilies, let them get kind of soft and golden. And once that happens, we put in the tomato sauce, and then we start with the spaghetti. And now the oil is starting to get hot, we add the garlic and the chilies. Now if you want, you can add the garlic first on its own, let it get soft, and then throw the chilies, but you can add it all together. So let's see if she starts to sizzle. Be careful, because this is going to be like a napalm bomb. So now once you get that pepper spray, holy smokes, that's tough. You put the tomato sauce in. Now the important thing with this pasta is you want to make sure whatever pan you use, the spaghetti fits full length without breaking it. So this is looking fabulous. If you can smell what we're smelling, eh, Sammy? It's bellissimo. So now you carefully place in your spaghetti. So what you're doing is you want to flip down at the bottom and you just keep checking. And once it starts getting black or dark, not black, then we start adding some of the water mixture to it. And then what it's going to do is we just continually add slowly the water, let this keep cooking, flipping, turning, cooking, adding water, spreading it out till it's cooked, and then time to eat. Oh, the way I like it, nice al dente, beautiful. You might be asking why I'm using chopsticks. Just because I like to use chopsticks. You want to use a fork, use a fork. Use whatever the hell you want to use. But this is what I like to use. So the drink we're going to pair our assassina recipe with is the Cardinal. It's a classic drink. It's a pretty old drink. The original was made with a dry Marseille wine. Hard to find that wine, and all the stuff I looked online, the newer version with the dry vermouth, everybody thinks it's much better. So that's what we're going to do. If you want to try the classic, look the classic Cardinal, try that out, but we're going to do the more modern version. So in this one, it's very simple. 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Campari, and if anybody's not tried Campari, it's a little bit bitter. So make it the way I tell you, and then after you have it, you can go, if it's too bitter for you, you can go 1/2 ounce. If you want more, you can adjust it to your taste. But this one, 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Campari, and 1 ounce of dry vermouth. So today, we're getting a little fancy. We're getting ice balls, okay? Big balls, nice ice balls. And I managed to buy some big ice cubes too. So in the future drinks, our drinks are gonna look a little bit cooler. We're gonna have nice big cubes, nice round balls, ready to rock and roll. So the first thing we're gonna do is use 1 ounce of gin. One ounce of Campari. And to finish off, 1 ounce of dry vermouth. So now add your ice. And with a bar spoon or a chopstick. So when you're stirring your drink, you stir about 30-40 seconds. Takes a little while. You can do this technique with a bar spoon, but a chopstick works just as well, actually. And look at the color of this beautiful thing. So we're just about there. You can start seeing a little of the condensation on the glass. So now we add the orange peel. So now you just squeeze the oils off of the orange, and she's ready to rock.
Nick, these drinks look fantastic, and I hope we've got some good eats coming because
Oh.
I am catching a super good glow here.
Well, the reason I picked this drink for this episode is it's going to be the same color as our spaghetti, the Assassina. Nice red, thick, like this. Look at this beautiful color on this thing.
All I can smell is that orange.
Yeah, so the reason you squeeze the peel like I showed you and you did the twisting around is the oils leaves a scent. So when you bring this close to you, you smell the orange and it helps with the taste. But we need to taste this. This is a classic drink. It's an old-time drink. Sempre Duro, up the irons. Oh. That's
Refreshing.
nice. Very, very nice. Very refreshing.
Dangerous.
Now, it's all booze. Now, again, the Campari is bitter. Now, you either dig it or you don't. I would make it this way first, and then you make your adjustments afterwards. For me, perfect.
Oh, that's very good.
But if you don't like the bitterness, cut it down to half, add more of the gin. You make the adjustments the way you want. But for now, the Cardinal, Santos Spiritus, Amen. Let's go to the Assassina.
Well, Nick, it's been torturous watching you cook this. I am starving, half drunk.
Cheers. Oh, you know what? That complements this dish phenomenal.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Let's get into this.
Holy smokes! It has a. Oh my God! It's like infused into the pasta. It's not. I don't know how to explain it. It is so good, and it has a bite, but it's not like I'm not sweating.
No.
It's part of the flavor.
Nick, I really enjoyed learning this new Italian dish from you. I thought I knew how to make pasta every single way, but this is a new way of doing it. It's fantastic.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's just you have to try
I'll
this.
explain it. It's delicious.
Yeah, you definitely got to try it. Holy shit.
Thank you for watching our episodes. We really enjoy getting together and doing this for you guys and for us too. We're having fun. So just make sure you like, subscribe, and share all that stuff because you know we appreciate it. Nikki, thanks, brother. I love you, buddy.
Cheers.
That's what good friends, good times, it's all about.
Anyway, Sempre Doodle. Till next time.
Till next time.
You gotta try this. It's phenomenal. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're gonna do a whole blooper reel on him making me do stuff over again. Where I'm like, I've got to do it fucking again. The first thing we're gonna do is we fill up a pot with water. Sorry. And then we'll get to the garlic and the crushed garlic. The garlic. Bless you. So once we ready?
Okay, Nick Ramsey, let's go.
So once you got your okay, let's try this again. So now that you've chopped your 3 cloves of garlic, see how that works? You get your mocha.
Let it drink. Hang on,
Okay. You look very dapper today, Sammy. Look how beautiful he looks. He's fucking.
My horns are ready too.
He's rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Look at this. Is that right? He's ready for
Going back in time.
the big video that's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
That'd be a blessing.
You're deadly. And you're a blessing. Okay, let's rock.
And now for our special feature, Spike's Guitar Camp.